What's up, yo? It's your boy, Mikael. Musicians. Okay, my fellow musicians. I'm your fellow musician too. And this reading is inspired for musicians. My intention with this reading is for us to get in contact with our creative guides, with the universe, with the muses, and figure out what can we do. And for those of you, we'll find out how you guys are feeling. It's going to be a pick a card, so I'll have those timestamps of each pile in the description and pinned in the comments as per usual. And we're just going to let the cards speak, okay? I've never done this kind of reading before, so we're going to let the cards speak and figure out what's going on with you guys, you other creatives. And we're going to extend this to all creatives, by the way, because not only am I a musician, I also am a writer, and I'm currently working on numerous horror film scripts, as well as a horror film anthology series script, as well as an animated script. So a lot of writing involved. So I'm also a writer, I'm also a dancer, and I also am a craftsman. I do a lot of crafts. I make my own witch brooms, I make my own wands. I also do a lot of alchemy, and I'm also do apothecary stuff. So I make a lot of exotic magic oils and with magical corresponding herbs and stuff. So I'm kind of like, you know, I'm a multi-creative, right? So I'm sure we're going to extend such to everyone, all different creatives, okay? So even though the musicians were the main sort of impetus, but it can extend to all creatives. So all creatives are welcome to this reading who need some guidance with their art. Maybe, who knows what will be revealed? We'll see. Perhaps there's going to be new ways of monetizing or marketing. Perhaps there's going to be different strategies that will come up in the cards. I'm sorry, itching. This thing's itching. Sorry. Okay, there's another thing that happens when you're an artist, especially if you're different and you're unique and you're not part of the crowd, or you're not following everyone else's suit or everyone else's furrow, and you're trailblazers, you know, kind of a lone wolf in your art. Like I said, outsider music. And that's it, you get a lot of competition, right? A lot of competition, a lot of competitors, or people who are just, they can see that you are a revolution about to erupt. You know, you're a revolution that's emerging from within. You know, there's a revolution happening within you. People can sense that in your presence, and it activates that competition or that envy. You know, and let's face it, yo. Let's face it. You know, if you're the real deal and you're a real artist and you've got there's soul in your art and it's the real deal. You're not just doing it because you want to be famous, or you want to be rich, but you're just really touched by the divine. Guess what? These humans they're gonna be peanut butter and jealous, yo. Okay, they're gonna be jelly AF, yo. And that's on period, poo. That's on period. Okay. I mean, let's face it, that's the way it is, right? So we gotta be strong, and we gotta support each other. And that's what I want this tarot reading to do for us creatives, musicians and other creatives. That's what this reading is for. It's for us creatives, and how, as we're entering this Age of Aquarius, how we can gather our forces and start this movement, this revolution, right, in consciousness through our art. Okay, and stop being marginalized by all the stuff that's going on in the mainstream musically. All the subject matter has nothing. It's so void. It's just so vapid, you know. But there's a whole new consciousness rising, and we all know this, right? Especially for those of you who are attracted to my channel or this kind of material, you obviously are in tune with this energy. Like I said, there's a revolution emerging, and guess what? We gotta link up, yo. All of us, okay? All of us spiritually minded folks, spiritually minded yokes. Gotta link up, yo. So that's what this reading's for. And oh, yo, help your boy out, yo. You know what I'm saying? It's just click that thumbs up. I don't know why people are doing it. Just do it. It's just it's so easy. It's so easy. And subscribe and ding that bell. Ding that. Isn't that a song? Ding that bell. Ding, ding, bell, bell, bell. Yeah, it's a song, yo. Ding the bell. Yeah. You know. So, that all being said, let's get on with this, yokes. What's up, yokes? So, these are your 3 piles, yo. First pile is going to be ASTROBOY. My favorite. This is the first ever Japanime character. Okay. And then the second, pile is going to be another, OG anime character, Speed Racer. All right. Speed Racer. And then the third pile is going to be Baby Spencer. Remember Baby Spencer from iCarly? Remember him? Remember when they fed peanut butter to Baby Spencer? Okay. All right, you guys. So the timestamps are going to be in the description and pinned in the comments. Okay. There y'all are. Pile number 1. What's up, yokes? Say hi to Piero. Piero! Hello. Oh, my little bubba. Look at this, you. Piero? Baby love, my baby love. Okay, my musical peeps, my creatives, my creative yokes. What's up, yokes? All right, let's do this thing, okay? All right, creatives. What's going on with your career, your music? Whether it's music, whether it is filmmaking, acting, whether you're a comic, a painter, a chef. Because I personally, I also cook too. That's another thing I do. I wear many hats, so I get it. Multi-creatives and creatives, whether it's one medium or another. Applies that fits. The musicians was definitely the impetus. I am a musician, so like I explained in the intro, in case you didn't watch that part. But anyhow, what is the advice? What's going on? What's going on? What direction do you need to go into? And this is kind of a wild card reading for creatives, for musicians, etc. So we're going to see what the cards have to say. We're just going to go with it, okay? All right. I usually don't shuffle this way, but I'm just going to do it like this. I'm horrible shuffling this way, so I usually just, you know what, I'm just going to go with the way I usually do it. Well, let me get this lavalier mic wire out of my way. Sorry, y'all. Okay, let's just do it this way. I need to learn how to shuffle right, yo. There. Okay. Wildcard styles. What's up with my creators? What's up with my musicians? My creative yokes. What's up? Okay. Tell me when, spirit. Tell me when. Tell me when. Tell me when. All right. Now? Okay. All right. Pop or pull. Pull. Okay. We're going to pull. That's what I've been instructed to do. All right. So, first card. Empress. Wow, y'all. That's a good start, y'all. That's a good card. That's Empress. Okay. My yokes, my creative yokes, my musicians, my creatives, my filmmakers, my writers, my painters, my choreographers, my content creators, my chefs, my actors, actresses, my comics, my animators, all y'all's. Okay, whoever picked pile number one, you guys are fertile. You guys are creative fertiles. Empress, yo. I mean, this bee is a cornucopia of creativity. Okay, so you guys are very creative, first of all. So, and it's just out of the box creativity. It's your gift. It's how you're wired up. It's just how you're made, y'all. So that's just the way it is, right? Okay, next card. The Seven of Cups. Yes, indeed. Okay. You guys are fertile with all kinds of ideas. You guys, I'm getting the energy right now that you guys just are like, ideas just come out of nowhere. They They come right out of you. It's like, you're like a creativity machine. So yeah, you guys have a lot of ideas, very fertile with ideas, and it just comes very naturally for you. It's like breathing. Okay. Next card. The 10 of Swords. Okay. Let me sense this right now. Okay. There's definitely, you guys are going through something. Pile number 1. And I'm being intuitively guided to explain that it's not only on a creative level, but also in your personal life. I'm sensing a lot of you guys are in a sort of situationship or relationship that's really draining you, and it's affecting your creativity. I mean, this is 10 of Swords, man. This is like one of the darkest cards in the deck. So, and it's also a card of betrayal, backstabbing. I'm sensing I'm getting a lot of low-key envy, jealousy from other lesser creatives, other people who want to be creative, friends, so-called friends, and I'm right there with you, 100. I know what it's like. Sucks, right? But that's the way it is, right? You know? When you are just natural and you're just naturally gifted and God has just endowed you with just these kind of gifts, and it's just, you don't even have to try. It's just, let's say like someone like me, I'm just going to use me as an example. I can do so much. I don't know what it is. I mean, ever since I was teeny tiny, I can write, I can draw, I could just do it. I just do it. And I'm the kind of person when it's just like, for me, it's like breathing. Literally, I'm constantly creating stuff. I'm doing readings. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. I'm choreographing because I do dance. I'm writing. I'm working on my horror scripts, my horror film scripts, my animation script. I coordinate events. I'm always creative. It's just the way it is. People get very low-key envious or very jealous of that. Next card. 10 of Wands. Wow. 10 and a 10. Okay. Burden. Okay. This kind of thing is becoming burdensome on you. Now, I'm sensing for a lot of you guys who are in relationships, you are in a relationship that is it's causing a burden on your creativity is what I'm being intuitively guided to explain. Yeah. Relationships can be very, very detrimental to creatives. Next card. 5 of Wands. Wow. Lot of competition. Look, this is the card of competition, y'all. Look at it. You see these men sparring? 5 different people sparring. Competition, yo. These people, they all peanut butter and jealous. I'm sensing these are other lower creatives that are just not as creative or as potent as you. Maybe amongst your contemporaries or amongst your peer group or your social circles, or let's say if you're a musician, maybe other bands or other artists in town, that in the performance circuit. And I'm also sensing it could be, for many of you, it could be a lover. Lovers can be really, if you have a lover and they see you're creative, sometimes they'll ride your coattails just because they don't have the kind of juices you have. So, and it could be draining and it could cause a lot of friction and a lot of quarrels. It could make things really quarrelsome. Next card. The Palace of Coins. Yes. Why are people like this towards you? Pile number 1, my creative yokes, my creative folks. Because they can sense you're going places, yo. Look at it. It's Palace of Coins. They can sense. People sense when someone has a destiny. They can sense it, yo. They can feel it. They know this palace right here of coins, which means material. It's the suit of earth, right? Coins. It means that they know you are destined. They know you're going to be going places. They can sense it. And that's why you are a triple threat, yo. That's why. Okay. Now let's clarify these cards. Let's clarify Empress. The 8 of Coins. Yes. See, look at this. The card of work, the card of the worker, the artisan, the creator, the sculptor, the producer, the filmmaker, the writer. Oh, this is perfect. Yeah. And it's someone who puts in the work. Okay. Pile number one. You guys get an idea, you do it. And I'm right there with you, 100. I'm the same way. If an idea comes up and I'm like, let's say I'm in the shower and I hear a song or I hear a beat in my head, guess what? I just do it. I don't sit around and question much. It's just the way I am. If I get an idea for a tarot reading, like I did for this one, I just do it. I just do it. And people do not understand that. People are trying to figure you out. They're like, how does this person do it? Where do they find the time? Where do they find the energy? Where do they even get the ideas from? How do they do it? People can't figure it out. This is how you do it. You just do it, right? You just work. You just put your nose to the pedal. You just put your foot to the pedal, put your nose to the grindstone, and you just do it, right? So yeah, pile number one, you just do. It's just, like I said, it's for you. It's like breathing. It's just, there is no magic, method. It's just who you are. It's just the way you're wired up, right? Okay. Let's clarify the 7 of Cups. The 6 of Wands. Fantastic. Okay. Pile number one. Your ideas, these ideas, like 7 of Cups is all these ideas, right? You are fertile with ideas. You have all these different ideas. I'm sensing for many of you are multi-creatives like me. You probably do, like I said, I do music. I'm working on numerous horror scripts. I do choreography. I'm a dancer as well. And I also love cooking. I'm even a chef. I love cooking. So there's just, you guys, I'm sensing have a lot of ideas, and you guys do many different sort of things, different mediums of creativity. And what these cards are saying, what's being clarified here with all these ideas, is these are going to make you successful, okay? This is the 6 of Wands, is a card of victory, man. This is going to make you successful. People, pile number one, there's obviously in this card, there's a lot of all these dark cards right here. The 10s, the 2 10s right next to each other. 10 of Swords, 10 of Wands, 5 of Wands, competition, people stabbing you, people talking shit behind your back, stabbing you behind the back. You got some sort of love entanglement most of you are involved in. It could also be a collaborative entanglement you're involved in. There's a burden on you that you probably need to let go of, because this is what it's doing to you. But guess what? If you stay true to your visions and to your ideas, and don't listen to what anyone else says, or don't allow the lack of support that you get from other people. Maybe people don't give you any input. People they don't like your posts. They turn a blind eye to everything you do. Don't let that discourage you, because guess what? You're going to come up on top, yo. That's what's happening, yo. Because this is not about impressing the people, your surroundings now. Don't be too worried about impressing them, because there's I'm sensing a whole new future of all these new people. They're going to be coming into your frame, into your movie frame. All these new characters that are going to support you. Okay. Next card, let's clarify the Swords. Wow. 5 of Coins, another 5. This is, okay. Pile number one, you guys have been feeling impoverished. You guys, because of the low key, you can feel, because this is clarifying 10 of Swords, you can feel the low key backstabbing, okay? You can feel the low key evil eyeing that people are giving you, that low key evil eye, so-called friends, so-called lover, whatever. I'm sensing for some of you, the whatever love entanglement you're in, they have an intention. They're just kind of clinging to you, and they don't want to see you rise and succeed. Why? Because if you rise and succeed, they know you're more than likely going to leave them. And that's probably what's going to happen. That's what happens when you succeed creatively as a creative, as an artist, you reach a higher echelon. You leave with the former behind, because they're not part of it, right? These people aren't part of it. They're kind of like riding your coattails, if anything. So, And this kind of concept, and I think you know this inside, Ponder One, is leaving you feeling like this, left out in the cold, impoverished, and so-called people, other colleagues or peers, let's say maybe in the town you perform live in as a musician, all the other bands don't really show support towards you, or the scene, doesn't show support towards you, so you feel very kind of like this, like out in the cold, outsider. Doesn't matter, because you know what? Even some of the greatest artists were those misfits that no one else paid attention to, the people left out. A lot of them. Everyone from Lady Gaga to Bjork to David Bowie to the Beatles even. Always, they went through the same thing, where the other bands and stuff, everyone else snickered and sneered at them and, kind of just turned up their noses at them because they were jealous. They were peanut butter and jealous, yo. That's the way it is. Let's clarify the Ten of Wands. Three of Cups. Wow. Okay, this is a card of a lot of partying, going to the club, going to the music festival, going to Burning Man, going to Coachella, whatever. It's like, that's the card that is in that context. But in this context, I'm sensing it also means third party when it comes to romance. But I'm going to be applying this. I'm being intuitively guided to apply this also to collaboration. Artistic collaborators. Let's say it's a music producer collaboration, or a band, or a co-writer, or another filmmaker that you're collaborating on doing a film with, or collaborating with another content creator. Whatever it is, whatever the case is, I'm sensing this applies that there's some jealousy going on. Like maybe you want to start also work with another you want to collaborate with another artist, and this happens a lot, you guys. Let me explain something to you guys, and I've noticed this. Now, I haven't experienced it heavily, but I've sensed it because I never really have collaborated that much with anyone else musically. Except, a little bit, but not much. But I've noticed this amongst, acquaintances, other artistic, creative acquaintances and friends, like other bands and stuff, where when they want to collaborate with someone else, the other band member or the other person they're collaborating gets really jealous. And I'm also pertaining this to your love life too, because I'm sensing a lot of you are with a lover in a situationship or relationship, and this person, they feel that your creative pursuits, your creativity and your creative pursuits, it's almost like a third party to them, because they sense that you are going to get attention from other people, right? If you're creative and you're putting yourself out there, you're going to get attention from someone else. And whoever this is that you're involved with, if it's a love affair or if it's another creative, it's a collaboration, it's an artistic relationship, either or, this other person senses that there's success waiting for you, and that when that success comes and it hits, that they're not going to have their claws in you anymore. They're not going to be able to hold you down anymore. And that freaks them out because they look at your creativity as a third party. Okay? They look at your desire to expand is a threat to them, and it's like a third party to them. Okay. Now let's clarify the Five of Wands, the competition card, Ace of Wands. Yes. Okay. Perfect. Why are people competitive towards you? Why? Because because artistically, you got the big fat D artistically. Okay. You are potent with creativity, okay? This is also a very sexual card. I'm sensing some of you are very sexy, probably. And your sexuality is very much tied in with your creativity. So if you're a musician, you're probably very sexual, which is very common. I mean, I know I am as a musician when I perform live. It's not that you're trying to be, it's just you are very, just very sensual. You're very connected to that sacral. You're all about that root sacral, right? That solar plexus, right? So, Yeah, and that's why people are competitive with you, because you are potent. You have a presence. You have a charisma. You have a presence about you. You got that BDE, yo. You got that big dick energy. Okay, male or female, straight or gay. Okay, you got this energy about you. Okay, let's clarify the Palace of Coins. 7 of Coins. That is so perfect, y'all. That's perfect. See what's happening here? Okay, pawn number 1. I'm sensing a lot of you are at a place right now, and I'm right there with you, and that's why I'm even was inspired to do this reading. Feeling confused, feeling burdened, feeling backstabbed, feeling left out, feeling almost like questioning your creative pursuits. Like, is this gonna ever go anywhere? Like, should I even bother anymore? Guess what? Yes, you should, okay? Because you see here, the 7 of Coins, all all this creative stuff that you've been doing, I'm sensing for many of you, it's been years, many years, okay? It's been ripening, okay? Low-key ripening, okay? The fruit is about to bloom. The fruit is about to get ripe, okay? That's what I'm saying. And it's coins, so it's tying right in with the Palace of Coins. It's clarifying it. You are about to attain that Palace of Coins. It's about to come into physical manifestation. Your manifestations are about to become ripe, is what I'm trying to say here, okay? So, pawn number 1, don't give up. Do not let anyone give up. And you know what I'm also sensing, and I can relate with this also, what I'm about to say, 100. Let's face it, you're not going to give up. It's just because your creative pursuits, your music, your writing, your filmmaking, whatever, it's not something you do with pawn number 1. This is not something you just do. This is who you are, okay? This is who you are. It is not something you do. Your creativity is so part of who you are. Like I said, it's like breathing. It's like an appendage. It's like an organ in your body. And like, whether you want to create or not, you can't help it. Let's say you like, I've been on a hiatus musically for a while, but I've been writing and stuff. But no matter what, I can't stop creating. It's just who I am. It's like breathing. Like I said, you're not going to stop creating. So you're going to have to just keep on focusing and putting the faith in your art and putting your faith in God. God, this is how you were designed, babies. Okay. Pawn number 1, you were designed this way. Okay. This is designed in you. You got that yoke. Okay. You are the yoke. It's in your yoke. Okay. So what you need to do, you need to take the yoke and you need to make a souffle. Okay. You need to turn that yoke into a souffle. And, that means by applying it and just keep on applying it and having finesse with it. You know, a souffle takes a lot of finesse, right? So you're going to have to start applying finesse to your creativity. And rather than focusing on what's lacking around you and with the lack of support you're getting or the competition that you're getting, the resistance you're feeling, focus on finessing your yoke, making that souffle. Okay? Do you see what I'm saying? You got to just put all your energy into perfecting your art, into enjoy the process. Stop being too attached to the outcome of it. This is just who you are. So just be the creative self you are and start perfecting your creativity. For example, if you're a musician, you're going to have to start learning how to perfect your production skills. You're going to have to start learning when, a musician producing, with all art, and just really with music a lot, it's like, it's a process of learning how to delete. There's a lot of tracks you end up having to delete, and it's necessary. You see, so you have to finesse your art. Same with writing. If you're writing a script, the first draft is rough. You have to go back, and there's so much you have to delete out. There's so many scenes you have to take out because it's not necessary. You have to be less is more. If you're an actor, you have to learn how to, let's say it's a horror film scene and you're going to scream it apart. You have to learn maybe instead of screaming right away, maybe do more of a, and then let it build up. Let the scene build up to where there's this one scariest part as an actor or an actress. Then you let out the scream. But what I'm saying is instead of if it's an amateur film, it's screaming over and over again. No. You want less scream is more. Less screaming is more, is what I'm saying. Less gore is more. Same with music. Less tracks is more. Okay, it's more. You have to learn how to have finesse about it. It's like creating a souffle. You know, it takes, if you're a chef, you're going to understand this too. Flavor profiles are enhanced by less. You don't just throw a bunch of flavor profiles in because you want that flavor profile. Like, oh, I want this to have a tart. I want this to be salty, tart. But no, it's a balancing act, right? It's out to these motherfuckers. Spam. That was a spam call. Okay, well, guess what? That was a sign, y'all. That was a sign, okay? That call, that spam call, because I saw it said spam on the phone, and I get these, and you know how I got those? From fucking signing up on those bullshit fucking IG advertisements and shiz. And they put your phone number into like a list, and now I'm getting spammed left and right. But anyhow, that's a tangent. But guess what? This ties into the reading. I don't think everything happens for a reason, and I believe in that. There's something being said there. Okay? Do not let yourself get spammed by these haters, by these low-key haters, or by romantic entanglements. Don't let your art get spammed, okay? That's the message right there. Okay, let's see. Okay, advice. We need advice now. Okay, now we're going to ask the angels, and we're going to ask for the advice, y'all. We need some advice up on her. Okay. Advice. Dear God, dear Holy Trinity, Sacred Geometry, angels, what's the advice for pile number 1? Okay, let's see. This is the boss G. This is the CEO. This is the one who does things right, doesn't try to take the shortcut, puts the work in and does it right, does it chronologically, step by step to ensure success. To guarantee his success, okay? To guarantee that he gets his palace. As a matter of fact, I'm going to put this card here with this row because that's where it goes, with the palace. This is you becoming your king. Male, female, gay, straight, whatever. You are going to have to, this is what the advice is, you're going to have to start taking a more pragmatic approach, okay? I'm sensing many of you have been, and I'm right there with you, 100, what I'm about to say. Impulsive, maybe doing stuff and just putting it out. I'm sensing you guys are going to have to be a little more pragmatic, maybe go on Skillshare, learn some skills from others who are profesh, who've already accomplished these things. Hone in your skills and hone in your methods and the way you're going about things and your business skills as well. And how you're going to go about monetizing your art. Okay. Let's get the next card. Advice. Okay, I'm intuitively being guided to put it with this row, with the 10 of swords and the 5 of coins, the betrayal and the lack, the poverty, because Palace of Cups is emotional. It's emotional abundance. It's the suit of cups, so it's the suit of emotions. It's emotional abundance. This is saying, and I'm being truthful, I say, is to find this emotional fulfillment within yourself. Your Palace of Cups, your emotional, your happily ever after is inside of you. It's not outside of you. It's not in a romantic partner. You're not going to find it with a romantic partner unless it's like a twin flame or a soulmate or something. But, and even then, you know, those make your lives even worse in most cases. But, the point is here, I'm being too glad to say, is you're going to have to find this palace of emotion, which your emotions are tied in with your creativity within. So you get out of this lack right here, this 5 of coins. You're going to get out of this lack, this poverty, this emotion, this poverty. Some of you, it's probably you guys are having a lot of financial difficulties right now. Why? Because you guys are being, you guys are on kind of, you guys went down a wrong little path. Maybe you got involved in a romantic relationship and it's thrown you off course. You guys have been thrown off course is what I'm sensing here. So you're going to get back on course. Why? Because you're going to start focusing on what really matters. And you have to go back to where is that palace of emotion in you? You know where it's at. You remember when you first started doing your art and creativity, you were just full of this. You were here. This is this is what you felt, right? This sort of magical palace within you that just wanted to come out, that you wanted to build, this empire you wanted to build. Okay, stay true to this vision. It wasn't just a vision, it's real. Okay, it's not just a mirage, it's not just some magical, you know, magic palace in the ocean somewhere. No, it's real, it's in you, it's real. You can build it on earth. The Palace of Coins right there. Okay, so let's get the next card of advice, you guys. The Tower. Wow, the Tower card. Okay. Where am I applying this? I'm being too late to say. First of all, let's explain. What the advice for you is to let this tower fall, okay? What is a tower? A tower is situations in your life, and I'm applying it to here. Okay? I'm sensing for many of you, there's a relationship you guys are involved in that has been draining the F out of you, okay? And I'm sensing you're going to have to let that relationship go for many of you. Or it could be a collaboration. Maybe it's an artistic collaborator, maybe it's a producer you're working with, if you're a musician, or a fellow filmmaker, or a director, or, an acting group, whatever it is, whoever you apply to your situation, a fellow choreographer. But for many of you, I'm being told it's a romantic relationship you're involved in that has stifled your creativity. I'm getting a lot of stifled vibes here. You're feeling like you're, upon the one, you feel like you're betraying yourself. What the advice is you have to let this shit fall, yo. You gotta let that tower fall. You gotta let these people fall. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Cause what's gonna happen? Let's say you hit it. You hit it big. Your big break comes, okay? It's gonna be a tower moment because that shiz is gonna fall. The former friends, or so-called friends, or former collaborators, you're not gonna really be able to be around them anymore because you're gonna be on a whole other echelon. So it's gonna happen, okay? That's what's gonna happen. The lover, you're not gonna be with that person anymore because you're gonna be on a whole other level. You're gonna probably meet a new lover or something. It's just not gonna be the same. Things are gonna be different. You're gonna be in a different playing field. Okay? And you see this happen all the time with artists, with all kinds of artists. Like, it's almost like when they go solo, then they hit it big. Like, Bjork. Perfect example, Bjork. Okay, Bjork started out in the Sugar Cubes. It was this Icelandic sort of like alternative, punk/alternative band. But it wasn't until she let that tower fall, let that band fall apart, and she left, that she became one of the history's greatest musical artists of all time. She's become this historical, enigmatic sort of female, I'm going to say probably the most progressive female artist of all time. She's up there with like Kate Bush, she's up there with some of the most creative females, the most avant-garde creative female artists of all time. Okay. And she had to let those palaces fall. She had to let those towers fall. She had to let that shit fall. She went off on her own. And that happens all the time, David Bowie, same thing. He did it over and over again, He had to just change it up and just let all the former go away. And he had cut off everybody out of his life. And then he went on and moved on to his next level of his career. And that's what happens. And that's I'm intuitively being excited to explain. That's what you guys are going to have to do too. Okay. That's the advice. Let that shit go. Next advice is the 9 of Cups, yo. This is perfect. Okay. This is the happily singles card. What was I just saying about the tower? What was I just explaining? You guys gonna have to let this shit go. The relationship, the former friendship, the so-called former frenemies, perhaps maybe there's somebody you've been collaborating with for a long time and this person has not been allowing your ideas to flourish. It's been this happens all the time. It's so common, very cliche with creatives. Just that stifling energy between ideas and, creative directions. You're being advised to just do it on your own, because look at this dude right here. He got the grapes, he got the wine, he got it all, yo. And he doesn't need anyone else. He doesn't need a lover. He doesn't need a collaborator. He's doing it. He's doing it for himself. She are doing it for themselves, yo. So that's what's being advised here. And I'm going to put this card right here. See? Your ideas, your victory is something that's yours. It's for you. You don't need anyone else riding the coattails of your victory. Unless they're unless they're equally creative as you and they're adding. It's a collaborator that's adding to your vision, okay? Then, okay? But if it's just somebody riding your coattails, or it's just someone kind of just being combative with you, or if it's a lover that just wants to cling to you, and they just want to ride your coattails, and then they just want to hold you back because they're afraid that when you make it, you're going to fucking not even be into them anymore, and you're going to find somebody else that's more on your equal footing, you know, equally as creative, or someone that's challenging for you. Don't let no one hold you back, yo. Don't be afraid of being alone. Don't be afraid. You got all these grapes waiting for you. You got all these cups waiting for you. Don't be afraid to step out, to break out of all this shiz. Next card. Palace of Wands. Perfect. Dude, yo, pile number 1. Yo, my yokes. You guys look at these, you guys, Palace of Coins. Palace of Cups right here. Another palace, yo! The Palace of Wands. Okay, and we're gonna put this right here. Why? Because you are fertile. You got the Empress. You are fertile with creative possibilities, with creative ideas, and you have been putting in the work. You just do it. You get an idea and you do it. You get an idea for a script. You start writing it. You get an idea for a YouTube post. You do it. Like, you get an idea for a reading. You sit down and you do it and record it and post it like I'm doing right now. You get an idea for a song. You do it. And because of that, Wands is a suit of action. It's a suit of passion. You are building this palace. You may not see it yet. You may not see the Palace of Coins yet, physically in the material realm yet, but you've been building it, dude. And dude or dudess, you all are building your palace of passion, okay? You have a palace of passion within you. Follow that palace. You got that cups within you, all that inspiration, all that magical, all that Neptunian magical, oceanic energy, all that emotional energy that you need to stop being void like this. Don't let these people hold you back. I don't care if it's a lover. I don't care if it's a marriage partner. I don't care if it's a longtime collaborator. I don't care if these are friends that you've known since you were a kid. I don't care if it's even a family member. Don't let no one hold you back, because that's what these muggles are going to try to do, yo. If you got something magical in you, they're going to try to hold you back. Like I said, these MFs are peanut butter and jealous, yo. Okay? Last card, advice. Wow! Oh my god, so perfect. Star card. The star card. Oh my god. You guys, yo, this is the card of Aquarius. And I'm a fellow Aquarian, yo. I'm an Aquarian. I'm an Aquarius Sun and Venus. Okay, so I know this energy very well. This is revolution. This is wish coming true. Yo, pile number 1. Okay. Let's put this here. Pile number 1. Okay, this is a perfect card to end it on. This is the card of dreams coming true. Okay, Aquarius is the sign of dreams coming true. It's the sign of wishing upon a star. Pile number 1, don't be afraid to wish upon a star. As a matter of fact, tonight, when you go outside tonight, and the first star you see, make that wish. Maybe like you used to make wishes when you were a kid, just like, like Pinocchio. Wish upon that star, yo. That's just real. Look at Venus. When you see Venus, the star of Venus shining up there, that's the brightest star. Wish on that Venusian energy. Be all, star shining bright. Bless me with my wish every night with your beautiful photon love light. You know what I'm saying? Talk with the universe, talk with the stars, feel those photon rays, that energy, that star, that twinkly photon ray energy, feel it twinkle, feel the twinkle, yo, feel your spirit twinkle, feel that heart twinkle, feel that heart chakra twinkle, feel that crown chakra twinkle, look at these colors, feel those bows, feel those star bows. Feel that energy pour into you. Accept it and believe in it, because it's real, yo. Dreams, magic is real. I'm not sorry. Magic is real. Period. Okay? So you gotta believe, and we're gonna place this perfect here. You know this too. Okay? In spite of all this competition, all this, the competitive lover or the jealous lover, the competitive collaborator that really is in competition rather than actually collaborating with you. These people who know that you got that BDE, male or female, you got that, you got the Osirian phallic magic, potent wizard, you know, alchemist energy, yo. You got the yoke. Okay? Okay, you got that yoke. You got that magical, revolutionary Aquarian yoke. Okay, now you're going to make that yoke into a soufflé. Okay, you're going to make your soufflé. Okay, so it's just, and you know, Aquarius, it's the card of revolution. Now, what are they talking about in the intro? I was talking about a musical, artistic revolution is about to erupt, you guys. It's with everything the world's gone through as of recently, and everything has been building up, yo. We're entering the age of Aquarius. This is when it's going to happen, yo. This is going to be, artists are going to start rising up from the waters, are going to rising up out of obscurity. The ones who are not, you know, because most artists out there nowadays, let's face it, everything is so vapid, everything is so materialistic, everything, the subject matter, everything is just, there's not much going on. Well, guess what? This is the new movement, yo. This is the revolution, age of Aquarian. This is all about, you know, revolutions, about spiritual ascension, okay? This is ascension pop up on her. This is ascension rock. This is ascension hip hop. This is ascension rap. You see what I'm saying? This is the new movement of consciousness, of conscious art, conscious film, conscious music, conscious lyrics, conscious scripts, you know, consciousness, yo. This is higher states of consciousness. Okay. So that's what's going on here. You know what we're going to do, yo? We're going to do some charmies, okay? We're going to do some charmies to kind of wrap this up. What's the charms, yo? We're going to do some charms up here. I'm going to pull up 3. We're going to see what's up. Wow, y'all. Well, wait. Oh. That one fell, so I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna pull 3 charms. 3 charms. Okay, we got 4. I'm gonna take them all because this is interesting. And this is, wow, you guys. Look at this. Okay, first one. The spider. You got the spider, yo. Okay, what's a spider? A spider is the artist. Okay, the spider is an artist. It's out of all the animals in England, it is one of the most artistic, most meticulous animals in the kingdom, animal kingdom. These spiders are sacred geometric little masters. Look at those webs they weave, those sacred geometric webs they weave. Okay, these are highly intelligent, highly resourceful. Okay, highly skilled at weaving. These are weavers of dreams, right? This is what's going on here. You guys are weavers, and you guys have been weaving this for, it's been some time now, right? Continue weaving those webs of success, yo. Continue it. Look at the spider. Look up the spider. Go on Google, look up spider, spiritual meaning, and you'll see. And it's also feminine energy. It applies to feminine energy. That means your creative energy. That means tapping into your divine feminine. Male, female, hetero, homo, it doesn't matter. Everyone has a divine feminine in them. The divine mother, the spider is like another symbol of the divine mother, of like Durga, with the 10 arms, you know, with the many arms. What does the spider represent? All those arms. Different creative pursuits, different skill sets, right? You're probably, like I said, like me, I'm a multi-creative. Music, writing, filmmaking, cooking, painting, apothecary, tarot reading. That's the kind of shit we're talking about. That's Aquarian energy right there, right? Multifaceted, multidimensional. Okay. So, next charm is, okay, look at this, yo. This is perfect. It's, a staff. It's a wand, but I'm looking at it closely. This is very interesting, y'all. Now, I don't know exactly what kind of, oh man, I hate this autofocus shiz, yo. Okay. Point is, this is very much like the wand. Okay. I'm saying this is very coincides with the wand. It's a stick. It's some sort of, sprig. And at the bottom of it, you guys probably can't see it because of this damn autofocus. How do I do this shiz, yo? That right there is a dove. It's blurred out, and this is bugging the head. Oh, I can't. Oh, it's so annoying. It's a dove at the bottom. There's a dove. And at the top of the dove, there's this sort of sprig. sort of a wand, you know. So it's basically coinciding with what? The Palace of Wands, right here, the Ace of Wands, that creative energy, that sprig of creative life that you have. It's that BDE, yo. It's that BDE. See that shiz? It's that BDE, that creative, you know, you got that. Pile number 1, male, female, gay, straight, whichever. You got it, right? And then we got the whale, yo. Okay. Now, whales, we're going to have to go look up that and Google it too. Whale spiritual symbolism. But, whales, let's say, whales are highly intelligent. They communicate how? They're very musical. Okay. They communicate through sonic clicks. They're very musical. They make very ethereal, beautiful music. It's a very, I mean, why do people like meditate to whale sounds? Whale sounds are so hypnotic. And also, they are kind of like the Palace of Cups. What was I saying? Having your emotional cups fulfilled within. They shoot water right out from them, right? They are the biggest, first of all, they're the biggest mammal in the world, okay? They're one of the biggest beasts in the ocean. So, I mean, they have gravitas. If you're in the ocean, you're gonna notice a whale. A whale is not gonna go and notice. A whale is not a little fish, alright? Nor are you, pile number 1. You guys ain't little fishes, okay? You guys are whales, okay? And then we have, I love my favorite. It's like the tortoise. I love sea tortoises. I love sea turtles. Okay. It's a sea turtle. It's a sea tortoise. They're so cute. They're some like favorite animals in the whole world. Gosh, this autofocus is so annoying, y'all. This camera is pissing me off. I wish you guys could see it. Like, I wish it would just like, but it's a sea turtle. Okay. And sea turtles are wonderful. They are they go with the current. Okay. Sea turtles, they go with the ocean current. They go with the flow. They follow the current. That means following your instincts. Follow the current of what? Water, of the ocean. That's the current of emotion. Follow your emotions. Follow the inspiration. Follow that. Remember what I was telling earlier about that palace of coins inside of you? There's this magical palace that's inside you, this magical empire. This like this. You see, I love these colors. Look at these colors. You know that magic place. We all know there's this magical place inside of you. Okay? Like, that's where you go. You go with that. Okay? You go there, pile number 1. My yokes, my creative yokes, my creatives. All right? That's what y'all gonna do, right? That's the way to do it. All right, y'all. That's your reading, okay? All right. Blessed be. Bzzz. Pile number 2. Say hi to Piero, yo. Yo, what's up, yo? Look at this little Billy. It's little Piero, the little magic rabbit. Hey, Piero. Your magic ribby. My little magic bubba. Alright, you guys. Pile number 2. Let's get going, alright? My fellow musicians, my fellow multi-creatives, filmmakers, directors, choreographers, master chefs, actors, comics, animators, content creators, witches, wizards. Okay. What is your creative reading? What is your musician's reading? All right. Let's do this thing. What's the advice? What do you need to know about your creative pursuits? About your artistic career, your creative career, about your creative life, about your creative spirit, about your destiny? What do you need to do? Who are your hidden enemies and competitors, your low-key evil eyers? What's holding you back? What's blocking you? Etc. Let me know, Spirit, when. Okay. Okay. All right. No? Okay. Okay, I'm told now, so here we go. All right, you guys. First card. Okay, first card. The Hanged Man. Okay. Pile number 2. My creatives, my musicians, etc. You guys are right now feeling blocked, feeling, you guys are going through a creative block right now. You guys are feeling creatively blocked currently. Hangman. Okay. Next card. 2 of Cups. That's because you guys are being creatively blocked by some sort of romantic entanglement you guys are involved in. Here's the 2 of Cups, the relationship card. Okay, now, I'm being told it's a romantic relationship that's draining you, that has got you, creatively blocked. I'm being told that for many of you, you've been in this relationship for some time now. And for others of you, if this doesn't pertain, I'm just gonna extend it to this, an artistic relationship. But I'm being told for most of you, this is a romantic relationship you guys are involved in that is blocking your creativity. And if that's not the case, then it's an artistic relationship, whether it's a band member, some collaborator that you're collaborating with artistically, because you know those artistic relationships are just as volatile as romantic relationships. They are. I mean, have you ever seen band members fight? Oh my God. Next card. Justice. Yes. Okay. See, this is not fair. This is not fair. You got the Justice card. This person that you're with, and for most of you it's romantic, they're not fair. They don't care about that you're feeling, how you feel creatively. They don't care that, probably don't even notice you're creatively blocked, nor do they care. As a matter of fact, I'm sensing that they kind of would rather that be that way, because then you'll put all your attention on them. Ace of Swords. Okay, yes. You want the truth to come out. This person's not coming out the truth of how they really feel as far as when it comes to your art. I'm getting this person you're tangled with is blocking you because they don't want to see you succeed. And that's the truth. Now, you need pile number 2. You know this deep inside because you got that sort of truth in you. You know this person sees your art and your creative pursuits as competition. It's competition for them because they want you to themselves. Next card, 2 of Swords. Look at this. Look at this. Okay, this is leaving you feeling, this person has left you feeling bound. You're bound. And you're defensive. Your defenses are up now because you sense it. Pile number 2, you spiritually sense it. I don't care how much a person tells you they love you. I don't care how much they tell you they're your friend or they're on your side. Energy is louder than words, okay? Energy is louder than words, and that's the energy. And it's blinding you. It's blocked you. You're creatively blocked. It's been blinding you from your creative pursuits. You're feeling creative. You're drained. You're feeling drained. Pile number 2. From whatever this relationship you're stuck in. Knight of Cups reversed. See, this is the night, the romance night, but it's reversed. Your romantic feelings for this person, you're falling out of love, whatever it is. You're falling out of romantic energy with this person. I don't think you like this person much anymore, pile number 2. This person is like, they've zapped, deplete. Knight of Cups upright is very emotional and very romantic. It's like that knight in shining armor, romantic kind of individual. Whether you're a male, female, hetero, homo, applies to fits, but it's reversed. Feeling disempowered, feeling disenchanted, feeling unromantic because this person is draining you. I'm sensing a cohabitation here. Someone that maybe you're even stuck with, like you're stuck with because maybe you're living with a person. Yeah. See, that kind of shit is so bad for a creative. Yeah. Like that cohabitational shiz, it's so bad for a creative because a creative you need your space. This person's not giving you space and it's unfair. That's why the Justice card's here. This person's not very fair. Pile number 2 towards you. They're unfair and you're starting to see the truth. That's why the Ace of Swords is here. You're starting to see the truth of their nature, how selfish they are. Okay. This person I'm sensing pretends to support your artistic pursuits, whether you're a musician, filmmaker, actor, content creator, painter, animator, whatever it is. This person they pretended to support that and stuff. But no, it's not really what they are. They're only supporting it just because they want you and they want to keep you to themselves. Okay? Let's clarify this. Let's clarify the hangman. 6 of coins. Yeah. Okay. See, you're left hanging. You were very giving to this person. Okay. Of your energy. And I'm sensing you feel very part of you probably feels tied to them. Maybe you felt maybe bad for them on some level, maybe because the person liked you or whatever. And, maybe at one point you liked them, but I don't think you like them anymore. That's not the vibe I'm getting. And you were overly generous with this person. You were very giving of your energy, which I'm sensing you probably don't usually are that giving with your energy. You probably are more focused on yourself and your art, and let's be honest, pile number 2, your art is always going to be there for you. People come and go, okay? Don't let no one hold you back. And don't be afraid of being alone. See, that's what's going on here. This is the card of philanthropy and charity. It's more like now that you're in this relationship, it's more like out of charity because you feel bad for the person, or maybe you feel scared that you're going to abandon them. I'd say cut the cord. Let's clarify 2 of cups. 4 of cups. Look at this. Okay. 2 cups, 4 cups. The card of boredom and complacency. Okay. Look at this individual here. Okay. There's the 3 cups on earth. But this individual, he's looking at the cup in the sky. He's looking at the big cup. He's looking at the dream. He's keeping his eye on the prize. He wants his eye on the prize. He's bored. You're bored with this relationship. You don't like this person anymore. You're bored with it. You're just stuck with them because maybe I'm sensing some of you are cohabitating with this person. Maybe live together. That's so bad for a creative to do that. I'm the kind of person, if I ever get in a cohabitational situation with somebody, relationship, I'm going to have my own living quarters. Sorry. I know that sounds unconventional, but that's just the way it's got to be. I need my own living quarters. I need my own, at the very least, my own room. You know what I mean? I can't just blob into somebody and just be this 2-headed blob. I'm an Aquarius, so we need our space, yo. And I'm an artist and I need my workspace. I need to, you know what I mean? I need to be on the whim in my energy at all times. Next, clarifying justice is the 4 of coins. Okay, this is the miser card. See, this is interesting. Look what's interesting about this problem too. You went from the complete opposite of this energy, which is the charity and sort of philanthropy. 6 of coins. See, giving. This guy's here. He's balancing the scales of his coins and he's giving, he's offering. And now you've gone from that to this. This dude is like the Scrooge. This is the miser. He's holding back. He's going to hide those coins. See, this person's been so unfair with you energetically about your artistic pursuits, about your music, about your filmmaking, about your acting career, about your content creator career, your YouTube career, about whatever it is, your animating career, your master chef career, whatever it is. This person has been very draining upon that, and it's very unfair that this person has put that on you, and you feel injustice. You can feel this injustice, even if it's not being vocally expressed, which I'm sensing for many of you, it's not even being vocally expressed because this person just tries to make everything seem good on the surface. You resent them. You're resentful toward this person because you know your spirit knows what's going on here. Your spirit knows that it's being drained by this individual. Okay, let's clarify Ace of Swords. Wow, the Sun. Okay, this cannot get any more perfect. First of all, Ace of Swords is a sword of truth, right? It's cutting the bullshit out, yo. And when you cut this shiz out, whoever this individual is, guess what waits for you on the other side of that cut, of slicing and dicing this MF out of your life, this batch out of your life, whoever if it's a woman you're with or a man, whatever, this batch, this bottom feeder or this leech that's draining your energy, this codependent, this blobism. The Sun waits for you on the other side. Illumination, complete illumination. And this is the most auspicious card in the deck. This means all your dreams coming true. This means your vitality will come back. You will be like this dude. Look at this dude. This is an independent, beautiful, masculine energy. This is the Sun. The Sun doesn't need anybody else. The Sun is what everyone else needs. Okay. That's your energy. Okay. Let's clarify the 2 swords. The Four of Wands. 4. Look at these 3 4s. 4 of Wands, the happily ever after. Okay. And it's clarifying the Two of Swords, which is this defensiveness, this kind of living sort of blinded indecisiveness. You are stuck in this relationship. I don't see how this is supposed to be a whole creatives reading, a musician's reading, a creatives reading. And this one is all tangled up in a love affair. Pile number 2. You guys are tangled up in some love bullshit. Now, if it's not love, and I'm saying for most of you it is, then extend it to a creative relationship, because this could be, those can be just as volatile as a romantic relationship. You're stuck in, let's say, a co-producer that you're producing music with, or band members that you're producing music with, or a co-filmmaker, or just whatever. Apply as it fits. But I'm sensing for most of you it's a relationship. This is the happily ever after card. And, see, this is what you thought it was going to be, but it's not what it is. That's not what it was. It didn't end up that way. Now you're like this. You're defensive. You're blinded. You're blinded, and you got your defenses up. Like the happily ever after thing was bullshit, yo. It did not end up that way, right? Now you're stuck in this domestication, and it's blocked you artistically. You don't have your eye on, you can't see, your dream through the trees anymore. And you're just on defense energetically, because you're stuck in this domestic situation, this domestication energy that it's drained your creative juices, because this person is vampiric. Yeah, domestication is not good for creatives. It's very vampiric for them. It'll be very draining for creative. Creatives need to be free, are free spirits. You get an idea, you need to be on the whim. You can't have someone clinging onto your energy. Next card, clarifying Knight of Cups reversed, is the Three of Cups. Wow. Okay, for some of you, there's a third party, there's someone else and I'm not sensing it's the other person, because I'm sensing this other person the person you're with is a Klingon. I'm sensing there's somebody else you might be interested in. I don't know how this creative reading is ending up being a love reading on some level, but I guess if you're stuck in a love situation, that's definitely going to have an effect on your creativity and on your career. That's definitely going to be very draining on it if it's not the right person. There's somebody else, pile number 2, that you have in mind, that you're thinking about. There's somebody else on your mind. And I'm sensing it's probably another creative person. So it's someone that's maybe a challenge or an equal to you, or someone that's a challenge to you, which that's what we need, right? When it comes to the right for a creative, we need a challenge. You need somebody that's going to challenge you, someone you can look up to, someone that's going to help you evolve, not someone that's going to pin you down and just try to domesticate you. You need someone that's going to spur you on, someone that's going to give you a little bit of a chase, right? Because you're creative, right? We like the drama, a little bit of that kind of drama in the right kind of way, because it gets our juices flowing. And apply this if it's an artistic relationship as well. Okay, now we got all that. And yokes, pile number 2. I'm sorry if I'm getting really passionate about this, but this reading, I'm gonna be honest with you, straight up, it's triggering me. It's annoying me, because I've been in this situation, stuck like this, with somebody like draining my energy, and just like kind of clinging to me, and it's draining, It's like a vampiric energy, and I don't like it. And I don't like, it's triggering me. It's bringing like PTSD back to me of being in this kind of situation, romantic entanglement. It's not worth it, It's going to crumble apart anyways, by the way, because let's say, if you stay true to your art, you're going to make it, right? And when you make it and you hit the big time and your big break comes, guess what's going to happen? You're going to be on a whole other echelon, You're not going to be dealing with this person anymore, because you're just going to be of a higher caliber. You're going to move on. It's going to end up happening anyways. So why not just do it now and focus on your art? I mean, that's my advice, but that's what the cards I feel sense are saying. Now we need some advice, So let's get some advice here. So, oh wow, I pulled out 2 cards by accident. You know what? That was meant to be, so I'm going to do it. Advice in this hangman row, and we got the Hermit and the 8 of Wands. Wow, that's interesting, you guys. Okay. See, this is what the advice is. from the muses, from the angels, you need to go back into your hermit mode, single. Okay. You need to go back into your spirit. And if you do that, if you go back into your spirit, get back in touch with your inner hermit, which is, get realigned with your spirit, guess what's going to happen? 8 of Wands. You are going to, your creative heart on is going to be rock hard. Boom. 8 of Wands. Very phallic, masculine energy. You need to tap into your creative masculine energy. Male, female, gay, straight, femme or butch, whatever. We all have this in us. You need to get back your BDE, your big D energy, because this person has got you flaccid, okay? They got you flaccid, okay? You limp. Okay. You need to get your heart on back, yo. See, and look it's not by accident that this hermit here has got his big heart on right there, his big staff. See what I'm saying? He's empowered with his masculine energy, with his creative energy, the masculine creative energy. That's what you need to do. You need to stop being this dude right here, being all, feeling bad for the person, because, maybe I'm sensing many you've been with this person, someone you've been with for years. That's too long. Get rid of them. That's too long. I mean, let's be honest. It's way too long. Now, I mean, okay, let me correct myself for those of you who, I don't want to offend anyone, but if you're creative, that's too long. Now, if this is somebody that's adding to you, let's say it's another creative or some other person that's like challenging you, that's making you grow, it's not some two-headed blobism, or you're not just domesticated with some person and it's just you're stuck. That's different. If it's someone that's they've got their own shiz going on, maybe it's another creative, they have their own pursuit, they have their own career, that's different. That's something that's adding to you. But if it's someone that's just you're stuck in, and now this applies to creatives, right? Now, if you're a regular muggle and there's no problem with that, or you're a common person and that's the kind of life you want to settle down and cohabitate, just live like that, then that's who you are and that's fine. But no, you're not pile number 2, or you wouldn't be watching this reading. You have got a destiny, okay? You got a destiny, okay? You don't want to just, you're not out here looking for a hamburger, okay? You want creme brulee, okay? You want the creme brulee, okay? You don't want the hamburger, okay? So let go of the hamburger, the domestication. Okay. Now let's clarify the 2 cups row. The Fool. See, okay. Perfect. 2 cups. Stuck in that relationship. Bored with it, and you really have your dream still. You're still looking at that dream, right? Well, the suggestions from your muses and from the angels is to get out. The Fool is a happily single card. It's one of the happily single cards. Okay. That means you gotta jump off the page. You need to get out and throw caution to the wind. I'm sensing some of you are afraid of leaving this person because you're afraid for this person somehow. You feel this obligation to them. You're not obligated to anyone but yourself, first of all. Period. Yourself, your dream, and spirit. That's your obligation. That's your obligation, okay? You're not obligated to this person. So let the person go. They'll be fine. They'll find someone else. I'm sensing once you let this person go, you're going to be surprised at how quickly they're going to find someone else to domesticate with, okay? You're going to be surprised. They may make you feel like you're all their whole world, but it's bullshit. This person is selfish. This person just wants anybody to fill in their void, okay? That's all that person wants. They're not about you. They don't want to see you succeed. Your success is a competition to them, because if you succeed, they know that you're going to move on. That there's others, there's so much, I mean, let's face it, y'all. There is so much big D in the ocean, or big P, or big V, sorry, in the ocean, okay? You don't want to be afraid of lack. Don't be afraid of leaving. Jump off. Be the Fool. Throw caution to the wind and jump out of this shiz. Let's clarify the Justice and 4 coins. Knight of Coins. Okay, interesting. The pragmatic knight, the slow-moving knight. And I'm being told I wish there was getting more to artistic stuff. We're going to expound on artistic stuff. But let's finish just clarifying these cards, because I think this is an important message for you guys. Pawn number 2 of your situation. And if this is not resonating with your situation, then pick another pile. But for most of you, I'm sure this is what's going on. And let me know in the comments as well. Knight of Coins is the slowest moving knight, known as the slowest moving knight. He's pragmatic. He doesn't jump into a relationship, okay, like a Knight of Wands would, or a Knight of Swords or whatever. He really takes the time to make sure everything's right and it aligns with the big picture, with his big picture. And that's what you didn't do. Okay. You didn't do that. Whether you're male or female, don't get caught in the gender tonight. You didn't do that with whatever this relationship was that you're stuck in right now, this situationship or this domestication, two-headed blobism ship that you're involved with right now, yo. You should have done that and you didn't. You dumped into it and now you got stuck, right? Now you got this person stuck in your life. You're probably living together, or they're just stuck in your energy, or they're just like, they won't leave you alone. You're just stuck, right? So, that's what I'm interpreting with that there. Okay. Now let's clarify the Ace of Swords and the Sun. Judgment. Wow. Perfect. See, the spirit is urging you to make that final judgment. Get out. That's what I keep on hearing the word get out. Like that movie, Get Out. Just get out. Get out. Like that dude in the movie, Get Out. He was stuck with that batch that he was stuck with. And look what that bitch, look what ended up happening to him in that movie. Because he was stuck to that batch. Okay. Those dreams became a nightmare right quick, right? So you gotta make the judgment call. And you gotta, I follow the sun if I was you. That's the song, the Beatles. I'll follow the sun. I love that song, yo. Yeah, follow the sun, follow your dreams, follow your passion. Don't be stuck like this, like this. Don't. Pawn number 2. You guys have a destiny, and I think you guys are going to really resent this person. You guys already resent this person. I can already feel resentment all over this. And you're going to resent them even more if you continue, and you're going to resent yourself. And that's the worst. Now let's clarify 2 swords and 4 of wands. 5 of wands. Wow. Can it get any more perfect than this, y'all? I mean, I've never ceases to amaze me. I always say it and I continue to. 4 of wands, 5 of wands. Look at the numerical alignment. So there's something very profound being said here, and it's very important, message being told to you. This is the card of competition, yo. Look at this sparring. And it came right after the 4 of wands. See, so this little domestic, little happy home that you thought that this person was going to give you ain't shiz, yo. It's nothing but this. It's conflict, it's competition energy. I mean, even if it's not happening on the surface, it's definitely happening in the energy, because this person is competitive towards your creative pursuits, because your creativity is a competition for them, because your creativity is going to take you places. And when you go places, that's going to take you away from them. And they know it. And that pisses them off. That's why they're clinging to you. And that's very unfair of them. That's why the justice is here. It's unfair of them. And you need to make that judgment call, okay? Because if you don't, Spirit's going to make it for you. Now, I keep on hearing get out. I keep on hearing get the words get out in my head. And I keep on thinking that movie, get out. All right. So let's clarify the Knight of Cups reversed and the 3 of Cups. The Queen of Wands. Oh, wow. Okay. This is you. I'm saying this is representing most of you. Okay. The Queen of Wands is the art queen. She's also the most masculine queen. She's the phallic queen, right? Yo, she's got that BDE. She's got that big D energy. Very, self-sufficient, very independent. This is independence. Okay. You need to get out of this. And I'm also sensing for many of you, remember I told you with the 3 of Cups that there's someone else on your mind, yo. And that's what this card could be too. And I'm sensing, yeah. This person that's on your mind is an equal to you, is another creative. It's probably another musician, another filmmaker, another actor, another comic, another master chef, whatever it is. It's another creative that's that you see as the grand prize. See, this person you're with, it leaves you like this. This person, whether you're a male or a female, whether you're gay or straight, apply as it fits. It doesn't matter. It's the Queen of Wands. It's just that very creative, very go-getter energy, kind of like just a very spontaneous in the moment type of creative, a feminine energy creative. And that's in both male and female, straight and gay, masculine and femme. Okay. So that's this person I sense there's that third party. Yep. There's somebody else, yo. There's someone else in this mix that you're thinking about, that you got on your mind. Someone that you see as the ideal versus the person that you're with. And now let's see what signs we got here. Okay. We got It's Piscean energy. Then you got Cancer. The love 2 cups is Cancer. It's a symbol. Maybe it's a Cancer or Pisces you're with. You got Libra here. And then you got fire signs here. So you got Aries right here, Aries. God, there's another Cancer, more Cancer energy. Wow, what's up with that? Yo, Leo here, Aquarius here. So anyways, so those could be some signs that you're dealing with. So apply that if it fits, or if not, then disregard it. But the point is, that's what's up with that, yo. Okay? So let's get some charms. Yeah, there's somebody else. Yeah, I'm feeling it. You guys got someone else on your mind. Someone that I'm sensing is probably much, much more in line with your destiny. That might even help propel your destiny is what I'm sensing. Okay? Wow. These charms. Okay. Why am I feeling it's maybe about this person? I don't know, but I'm going to go with it. Wow. Okay. That's interesting. Wow. I'm feeling these 3. Okay. So I'm going to do it. Okay. So whatever's going on here, okay, this is the shark. We got the shark here, so a shark, we can interpret it with this in a couple of ways, okay? I'm going to interpret this person, whoever you're with, is a low-key kind of a shark, someone who would turn on you, like if they see you progressing and let's say maybe that time comes. That usually happens with an artist. When they hit the big time, it's time for them to leave their former life behind. That means they have to leave their former friends behind, sometimes even family, because you're going to be entering a whole new plateau, a whole new social sphere, a whole new life. It's a whole new world you enter because you're on a different level now. You made it. You crossed over. So this person you might see some of they might be very much like they're a low-key shark, a low-key batch. They might do, I'm sensing for some of you, they might even throw a hex on you, all kinds of crazy shiz. I'm getting all kinds of weird, and just because sharks are volatile, they will come up on you and they will eat you when you least suspect it. You don't see this in this person yet. You don't realize just how much of a shark this person is, whoever it is that you were tangled with, okay? Now, so we're going to put that there with that 2 of cups, that energy. And then we got the unicorn, unicorn. So yeah, you guys, this is pertaining to you. You're different. You're a unicorn for sure. You're different. You're an artist, so of course you're a unicorn. But I'm also sensing it pertains, because I keep on, my eyes keep going to this Queen of Wands, this third party that you're interested in. This other person on your mind is another unicorn like you. It's another unicorn. Very unique, another artist. I'm getting an artist vibe, because the next charm is we got, and it's someone, we got the dragon, and it's somebody who's very mystical. Maybe this person is, maybe they're a wizard or a witch, which would make sense if they're an artist. That's, just being an artist is very much a form of witchcraft and wizardry, it's, so yeah, and I'm sensing this could be maybe the 2 of you, of whoever this other person is. I don't know how this reading ended up being. It's a creative reading, ends up being a kind of like a love reading, but hey, if you're entangled in a love situation, that's what happens. It's going to affect your creativity big time. And I'm seeing this dragon and this unicorn. I'm seeing this sort of union. There's like a new, and this could be, like I said, an artistic relationship. Maybe there's this new other artistic relationship you're going to get involved with that's going to be the dragon to your unicorn, or vice versa. Or it's this third party relationship, it's this other person you have in your mind. It's a very magical person. I get a very magical vibe from this person, because that's what the unicorn's here. Together, you guys are going to be like dragons, okay, is what I'm sensing. Now, I want to know about artistically. I want to ask specifically artistically, what do we need to know for you? Let's pull another card. What does pile number 2 need to know artistically, outside of this whole relationship, love entanglement dynamic? What do they need to know? Let's pull out a card. Okay, that one wants to come out. Wow, look at this. Palace of Wands. This is passion, palace of passion, of just energy. This is a phallic palace, a palace of big D. Okay. Basically what's going on here, y'all. Okay. Let's break this down. What you need to know is that you have a destiny, a passionate destiny outside of this weird, stifling, kind of suffocating energy that you're in currently that's blocked you, that's creatively like making you feel like this, got you hanging energetically and artistically. There is a passionate, and I'm tying this in with whoever this other person on your mind or in your energy is, ties in, this Queen of Wands ties in with this Palace of Wands. There's some other energy here. It's a very, passionate energy. I'm sensing it's another artist. And like I said, for those of you, this might be pertaining to an artistic relationship as well. I'm sensing for many of you, it's going to probably be both an artistic and a sexual, romantic, passionate relationship. But it's going to be one that's aligned with your art. So it's going to spur whoever this individual is, it's going to spur you and challenge you as an artist, because they're an artist themselves, and it's going to create a different form of energy. It's going to propel you because they have their own thing going on. They're not holding you back. They're doing their own thing, and you're probably not going to hold them back. And it's going to be just enough of a challenge for both of you toward each other to keep it interesting and keep it, you know what I'm saying? You need that, right? You can't just be blobbing in. You can't just settle into two-headed blobism. This is going to keep you on your toes. That's the kind of shiz you need as an artist. Artists need to be kept on their toes. Okay. All right. So, that's your reading, yo. Let me know in the comments, because I'm gonna be honest with you, this reading triggered me. It pisses me off. I hate this shiz. I've dealt with this shiz. I hate it, yo. Ugh, it's like, I almost want to get whoever this person is. I want to you know what I mean? But anyhow, that's what it is, yo. And I wish you guys the best. Make the right decision. Choose your dreams. Choose your art, pile number 2. Choose your art. Your art is given to you. It's God given to you by the divine. It is there for you. It is a destiny that is waiting for you to claim, to do it. Don't let anyone hold you back. I don't care if it's a lover. I don't care if it's if it's friends. I don't care if it's a family member. I don't care. Don't let anyone hold you back, because this is your destiny, yo. This is your destiny, yokes. Okay? All right, pile number 2. Blessed be. Bzzz. Pile number 3. Welcome to your reading. Say hi to Piero. Piero, you want to say hi to everyone? Come on. Say hi. Hello. Look at this, you boo-boo. Look at him. Here, baby. There you go. Oh, yeah, my little baby. Oh, let's get the magic of the wabbit into my magic wand, yo. Yeah, bless Piero. Let's all bless Piero and his little spirit. Oh, yeah, baby. All right. Pile number 3. What's up, my creatives, my musicians, my filmmakers, my master chefs, my actors, my writers, my dancers, my animators, my content creators. Okay, this reading, we're going to be asking what is up with your artistic endeavors? What's going on? What do you need to do? What's the next step? It's going to be a bit of a freestyle, a bit of a wild card within that umbrella of the subject matter, and we're going to figure this out. Okay, and let's get on with this, yo. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. Now, let's figure this out. Pile number 3. My pile number 3 creatives. What's going on? What's going on with their creative endeavors? Are they on a hiatus? Are they feeling stuck? What next step should they take? Should they collaborate with somebody else? Should they go solo? Should they get rid of that relationship in their life that's holding them back? Should they Should they start a new project? Should they just stop this project? Should they move to a different city? Etc., etc., etc. What's up? Okay. Tell me when, Spirit. Tell me when. Okay. That was the win. Okay, let's do this. All right, pile number 3. Let's get our first card. The World. Wow. Fantastica. Okay, the World. New cycle. Pile number 3. You guys are starting a whole new cycle, a whole new world. A whole new world. Okay, a whole new world. A new fantastic point of view. Yeah, whole new world. Let's get the next card. Ace of Coins. Wow, that coincides with that theme perfectly. Ace of Coins. A new start. And this is the suit of Earth. It's coins. I'm being intuitively guided to say that many of you have probably moved, maybe, or are about to move, whether it's into a new house, maybe a new city, new state, perhaps even a new country. Definitely some sort of new situation. Okay. This is all new energy so far. Next card. The Tower. Wow. Okay. There it goes. There's the explanation. You guys are coming out of something, pile number 3. Now this is the Tower. Something has come to an abrupt end. A tower has fell in your life, whether it's a relationship, an artistic relationship, or project, or a romantic relationship that's been holding you back. Something that was holding you back and stopping you from embarking on this whole new cycle in your life has fallen away. Next card. 9 of Coins. Perfect. Yes, indeed. This is the happily singles card, and it's in the suit of Earth because it's coins. And this is complete, success, financial success, independently. Okay. That means it's in a solo way. This is the happily singles card. So yeah, this tower has fallen and you're starting this whole new cycle independently, and it's going to be very, very beneficial financially for you. Next card. 8 of Wands. Wow. Okay, there it is. There's that BDE, yo. There's that big D energy. Okay, you're back into your energy. I'm being intuitively guided to say whatever it was with the former that you were involved in, be it a romantic relationship or an artistic relationship, or maybe it's just a circle of friends. Maybe it's a band that you're leaving. A film project that you're just like nixing and just starting a new project. Whatever it is, apply it as it fits. Whatever it is was holding you back artistically, and you're coming back into your artistic power, and now you got that BDE, your creativity's got a hard on right now, okay? So you're in a very artistic, I'm sensing a very artistically fertile, cycle you're entering. Next card, the 8 of Coins. There it is. This is it. Yeah. Yep. You're putting your nose to the grindstone. Look at this artisan. You got your nose to the grindstone. You're in that studio. You're recording them new tracks. You're dropping those beats, yo. You're in the editing bay. You're editing that film. You're editing that footage, or you're location hunting for those locations. You're getting those actors together. You're finishing that script. You got your nose to the grindstone. You're getting to work. You're fueled with passion to do the work, and you're doing it. Now let's clarify. Let's clarify the World card. 3 of Coins. Indeed, collaboration. And it's the suit of Coins, suit of Earth. There are new collaborations you're about to collaborate with. For some of you, this could be a new lover. Maybe there's a third party kind of love situation going on. Someone more suited to you that's going to add to your creative pursuits rather than drain you from them. But for most of you, I sense it's definitely a new artistic collaborations, new business partnerships. Let's clarify Ace of Coins. Justice. Perfect. Okay, this is justice. Whatever you've been through, pile number 3, my creatives, there was injustice done. I'm sensing I'm intuitively sensing there's a lot of those hidden sort of those low-key evil eyers, those frenemies, and that frenemy lover, sleeping with that enemy. Lovers are, for creatives, they always end up being somehow end up becoming an enemy somehow, some way, because they drain you. They drain a creative. But this new cycle is happening for you. I'm getting a very beneficial thing here. I'm just sensing it. It is divinely ordained and it is karmic justice. Okay. It is your due justice, for what you have endured and for having survived this tower. Now let's clarify that tower. Queen of Cups reversed, yo. Not Queen of Cups, sorry. Queen of Coins reversed. Queen of Coins. Okay, Queen of Coins. Who's the Queen of Coins? That's that Gucci bitch, right? That's that Boss B. That's that Gucci queen, okay? But she's upside down, okay? She's upside down. She's upside down. She dropped her Gucci bag, okay? That's what happened. That's what happened with this. Whatever the situation you were in, it disempowered you. For some of you, it was probably draining financially. Maybe it was an artistic project, a film project, a music project, something you were investing a lot of your energy into, and there was the dividends weren't paying off, or even investing financially. And I'm sensing for many of you, it was a romantic relationship that was holding you back and leaving you depleted, okay? And left you as this tumbled queen. All right. Now let's clarify that 9 of Coins, independent card. Moon reversed. Okay. See? The moon reversed. Moon upright is a card of hidden enemies, of frenemies, it's secrets, it's betrayal, but it's reversed. You're coming out of that and, you're seeing through it. And that's why it's clarifying 9 of Coins, because this is independence, right? You're going from that toppled queen who dropped her Gucci bag, to this batch right here. Male or female, this hippie bitch with her architectural multi-million-dollar home in Malibu Canyon, okay? All right? You see what I'm saying? That's what you're doing. And, it's because why? Why are you going to attain that? Because you can see, that your frenemies. Know your frenemies, okay? That's a big deal, okay? You got to know your frenemies, because most people, especially when you're a creative and you have artistic pursuits, people are going to pretend to be your friend. You're going to, those other bands, in town that are in the same scene you're in, they're going to pretend to be your friend, but they're really all frenemies, right? So we know what it's like. But you are aware of it. And that's why you're taking your power back and you're coming into your power and you're focusing on your art. Okay. Now let's clarify that. Okay, now let's clarify that 8 of Wands, that BDE, that big D energy. What? The Emperor, that's like the big D. Look at this Emperor here. He's got those 2 big D's. And look, he's standing over his empire of what? Big D empire. There's all these big D's all over this. Look at all that big D all over the place. Okay. See what's going on here? Pile number, whether you're male, female, straight, gay, whether you're femme or butch, applies it fits. This is energetically, this is that male, masculine, creative force. That is that big D phallic energy of creativity. Okay. You see what I'm saying? Like the wizard. Okay. The magic wand. That's that phallic energy of fire, a creative fire. You got a creative heart on right now. And guess what? Stay on that, because pile number 3, you have a destiny. There's an empire that you've been building. Whether you realize it or not, even if it's in your heart, there's an empire you've been building. That's why this Emperor card is here. It's an Aries energy. You don't have to be an Aries, but it's a very Aries energy here. So, basically what's going on is this is clarifying the 8 of Wands. You're gonna, if you stay on this course, leave this shit behind, which I think it's already happened. For most of you, it's already happened. And if it hasn't yet, it's about to happen. That tower's about to fall. That former relationship, you're about to leave it. That former, band, you're about to leave the band. You're about to leave the movie, the film production. Whatever it is, something is, if it hasn't come to an end yet, which I think for most of you it already has, it's about to. You're about to leave it. You're about to make that decision. You're making that judgment call, or you're looking for your justice. Let's clarify the 8 of Coins. The Hangman reverse. Okay, there it is. Okay. I think, yeah, pile number 2 got hangman upright. Well, hangman upright is being stuck. It's left hanging, stuck. It's creative block, having writer's block, having creativity block, having music writer's block. It's just being blocked, but it's reversed. It means you're coming out of that block, and that's why it's clarifying the 8 of coins, because you are feeling creative right now, and you are doing it. You are, whatever it is, you are in the studio, you're recording those beats, you're recording those new songs, you're dropping those vocal tracks, you are, writing that script, you are working, you're out of hangman mode, and you're moving, yo. You're moving. You're in that whole new world energy. Whole new world. You know what I'm saying? Okay, let's clarify this shiz with, let's get the angels and the muses. Okay, dear angels and muses, what is your advice? What is the universe's advice? What's the divine's advice for pile number 3 for their art, for their creative pursuits, their endeavors? What's the advice? Let's clarify the world and 3 of coins. 9 of coins. Okay, advice. This whole new cycle you're beginning, and then this is implying right here, there's going to be some sort of new collaborations that's coming in. Be it, I think for most of you it's artistic, but for some of you it's probably going to be both artistic, and there might be a new romantic partnership coming in. Be pragmatic about it. The 9 of coins doesn't just jump into it, let's say like a Knight of Wands would, or a Knight of Swords would, or just give into it because of emotion, because they're getting emotionally attached, like a Knight of Cups would. No, Knight of Coins weighs all pros and cons. Knight of Coins is like this bee right here, getting those scales and weighing the pros and cons. How is this collaboration, or how is this romantic relationship, how is this going to benefit, how is this going to add to my vision, how is this going to add to my empire, how is this going to make me become the emperor that I'm destined to be? You have to ask all those questions, and you have to be honest with yourself, and don't jump into it. This is your new cycle, this is your new world that you're entering, and this is up to you to create this new world the way you want it, and be aware of it. Whereas before you weren't, now you're going to be much more, like I said, you're going to be much more pragmatic about it. Much more attention to detail. I see this guy right here. Look at this. He's attention. Look at that. He's got his nose right up in that, right up on that grindstone. He's paying attention to the detail. This could be artistically too. Be very detail oriented about your art, about your music, about your film, about your script, about your master chef, your new dishes, whatever. Okay. Let's clarify the Ace of Coins and the Justice card. Ace of Cups. Oh wow. An ace clarifying an ace, and it's Ace of Coins, Ace of Cups. Okay. Whatever this justice is that's coming in, or that already has come in for you, of this former situations that have fallen away, you are kind of emotionally renewed. It's an emotional renewal for you. And I'm sensing it's very fulfilling. You're feeling emotionally very independent and fairly renewed. I'm sensing a lot of like kind of disappointment and disillusionment. Heartbreak is that heaviness is leaving behind. You got a fresh new cup. All the icky stuff has been poured out. Okay. Now let's clarify the Tower and the Queen of Coins reversed. The Two of Wands. Wow. See, this is where you're at. You're at a crossroads, right? You take the blue pill or the red pill kind of situation scenario. And you chose the right pill, right? You chose the right path to go into. And why? Because you chose you. You chose your art. You chose your dream. You didn't stick with the relationship. You didn't stick with the band that just wasn't really letting you become who you want to be. You didn't stick with the film project that just really wasn't your type of vibe. You've chosen to go out on your own and take a chance and throw caution to the wind, and it's going to be very beneficial. Okay. Now let's clarify the Nine of Coins with the moon reversed. Tree of Life, yo. Kabbalah, yo. Okay. This is perfect. See what's happening here? This success of yours, this independent success, this sovereign success, self-made sort of success this happily single card is divinely ordained for you. It's important for a creative to have their sense of autonomy, you know, to not just be I mean, it's okay to collaborate, of course, nothing wrong with that, but you are the kind of creative who I think I sense for you guys, pile number 3, many of you have a very, very concise vision, or you have a very individualistic sort of aesthetic about your art, whatever field it may be in. You are very much an individual, is what I'm sensing. That's why this individual, this happily single card's here. And that is something that is divinely ordained for you to keep that intact before you get tangled up in another relationship or an artistic collaboration. Is you need to fine tune your essence and establish your brand, okay? Establish that. So therefore, from here on, the things you choose to collaborate with, or the relationship you choose to get into, it's going to be on your terms. It's going to be something that's going to enhance your empire, your life, and your path, and your pursuits. It's gonna propel you rather than hinder you or hold you back like what once was before, okay? Now let's clarify the 8 of Wands and the Emperor. The 3 of Wands, okay? See, there it is. This is, look at it right here. This dude, it's another, oh, wow, perfect. It's Aries energy. See the Aries symbol? It goes right perfectly with the Emperor. That's very like an Aryan energy. But, he's sitting there, this dude, this dreamer, he sees that big golden ship in the sky coming. He knows his ship is coming. You guys know your empire is on the horizon, and you know it. Whether your outer reality is reflecting that or alluding to that or not, deep in your heart, you know it. It's coming, okay? And that's why I think you let this tower fall and you left the former behind, because you know there's more for you. You just know it in your soul, and you're right. It's your destiny. Okay, let's see. 8 of Coins and the Hangman reversed, clarified by the Temperance. This is so perfect, okay? See, this is what's going on here. Pile number 3. Let me break this down. Okay, what was I saying before about that attention to detail? Okay, now Temperance is a card of alchemy, of tempering, of getting the alchemy just right. Okay, and here it depicts this sort of angel, a feminine energy, balancing the power of the sun, solar power, fire, along from, as above, so below, with the water energy, the more feminine energy, or the moon energy, okay? Balancing those energies. It's basically really putting fine tune to detail, right? To get the balance just right. And what was I saying before about that? About attention to detail, nose to the grindstone. This artisanship is looking at every single detail, every single carving, every single design, that's etched into this coin, there's so much detail, there's so much focus. And that's what I'm sensing is coming with you guys. This is what I'm sensing with this reading. I love this energy of this reading, okay? Unlike pile number 2, which had a similar theme, where it was a relationship holding them back, which is similar with you, a relationship or an artistic relationship or a romantic relationship that was stifling you and blocking you, holding you back. You guys are overcoming it. I think them in pile number 2, they're still kind of in the thick of it. But you guys are overcoming it, or have already overcame it, and you guys are about to, just blossom and have a big glow up. And it's because you are evolving artistically. And that's why this attention to detail and this artisanship, it's ending with this card of Temperance. Now, what do we mean attention to detail? You're going from like an amateur to a professional. And let me explain an example. For example, if it's just music, you're doing music, okay, you're going to realize the difference between an amateur music recording and a professional music recording. In a professional music recording, there is subtlety, okay? It's like, for example, an amateur might record a track and make it really bass heavy. Turn up that drum beat. Turn up that bass. And and if you're a professional musician or a professional producer, you're going to realize that's the worst thing you can do. But, an amateur's logic is just thinking in terms of a layman, right? That's what you would think. That seems like the most logical thing, right? But it's not. When you start learning about, a professional knows about frequencies and about different ranges of frequencies and how certain frequencies block out certain other frequencies. So if you turn that bass up, you're not going to get the full effect of that bass, right? You're going to actually make it less bassy, and it's going to feel more boxy, and it's going to feel more muffled. It's not going to have its subtlety. You have to put it at the right perfect frequency, and you have to measure those frequencies in comparison to all the other frequencies around it, right? That means you may have to turn down that treble on that bass, or you may have to maybe turn down the actual sub bass on that bass, depending on the kind of sound it is. There's so much detail involved that it's the subtle detail that separates a professional recording from an amateur recording. See what I'm saying? And less is more. Less is more. Less bass in volume is actually more, because when there's less bass in volume, it allows that bass to fill, and it allows that bass to flow into the frequencies of whatever speaker system it's playing through. Okay. And it's very subtle, and it's so detailed according to every single type of sound you're using. It depends on the type of bass sound you're using. Okay, so that's what I'm saying. Like, for example, we can use, let's say, a filmmaker as an example. Okay, an amateur filmmaker is going to be like, okay, we have the setting, we have the set, we have the actors, we have the dialogue, we have the camera shot, let's film. We have the lighting, let's film. Okay. That's amateur. Okay, you're just gonna get that. Okay, but a professional filmmaker is gonna realize there's so many more subtleties that go into a scene than just those basic sort of pillars. There is a thing called mise en sens, which means the atmosphere. It means the play between light and shadow, those subtle plays between light and shadows of a shot. Okay. That means the color palette of a shot. What is the coloring of the wall? What coloring does this light beaming through, convey at that wall? What coloring of the clothing? What is the color palette of the overall shot? And how does it convey with the emotions of the scene, the dialogue, whatever the scene is. See what I'm saying? That's a professional. There's so much more that goes into it. There's a whole other level of storytelling that's being told on what's a more subtle, subconscious level, what the viewer is not going to know with their frontal lobe, but they're going to feel it through their eyes. See what I'm saying? Same with, like, if you're a master chef, you're going to realize, let's say if you're making a dish, it's a spicy dish. Okay. What is a spicy dish? You don't just throw in a bunch of spices and heat it up. No, it's subtlety. It's a balance between this spice and that spice. How does this spice enhance that spice? It's too much of this spice it's going to overtake it. It may muddle that spice out. It's the same thing with any sort of, whatever the medium is, same thing, right? Same thing if you're a singer. If you're singing, during a singing track, you're not going to want to belt out or do that high C. You probably want to save that for maybe the second chorus, maybe even the third chorus. You don't want to give it all away too soon. You want to be subtle, So that's what, you see what I'm saying, y'all? You see what I'm saying? You guys are going to be understanding this kind of shiz instinctively. You guys are growing artistically. Pile number 3. That's why it ended with this temperance card. You guys are coming out of hanging mode like this. You guys are not hanging anymore. And this is leaving you the freedom, whatever the situation you got out of, this romantic relationship or this artistic relationship, you didn't have the mind space to be able to develop this instinctive, artistic genius that's in you, that God has created you this way, that's wired into you. And now that you're free and you're able to, you have all this time and this energy, this energetic space within your soul, within your environment. Now you're able to start developing your true artistic genius and those subtleties, that finesse. Okay. You're developing finesse. Eloquence, all right? That's what I'm sensing. Okay, now let's get some, I'm sorry if I'm all excited, y'all. I'm really passionate about this reading right here because I can totally identify with this. Okay, here we go. I'm getting 3 charms, for you to express what you need to know. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Interesting. This is so, I don't even know how to interpret this, but here it is. Okay. I got the 3 charms here. First charm I got is the shell. Okay. Shell. Okay. Now, how are we going to do a shell in this? How are we going to, interpret this, and divinate this? A shell is obviously, protection. It's symbolic of protection, the protective shell, right? It's also symbolic of the ocean. It comes out of the ocean. So it's one of the treasures of the ocean. Okay. I'm sensing, this is going to pertain to your art and your creativity, your artistic soul. It's precious. It's like a pearl. I'm thinking of a pearl, the pearl that's made in the shell, right? And that's what you guys know. I'm seeing this card here. Look at him, looking at his that little coin that he's putting so much focus and energy into and attention to detail into. That's like a pearl. A pearl is a lot of attention to detail. A pearl is like a little piece of sand that over years and years being, all that pressure in that pearl and that clam, it becomes a pearl, right? So that's what's going on here. You guys are fine tuning your pearl, this pearl. You've been at it for, I'm sensing, many years, and it's going to start manifesting. So that's what the shell is. Now, the next one we got is the heart. Okay. And this is pertaining to, of course, it's the heart. It's your heart. This is your emotion. This is that pearl. This is the pearl of your heart, right? This art, whatever your art, your medium, your creative, dream is deep in the cell of your heart. It's something that even if you don't want to do it, it's going to always come back to this. There's no love affair. There's no human. There's no one else that's going to be nothing or no one that will be able to replace this. This is such a big part of you. Even if you have gone through a phase where you were in denial of it or just were on a hiatus from it because you felt a little creatively brokenhearted, right? Your heart is, you're getting your heart back. Your heart is on the mend. Your heart is becoming full again. Okay, and the last charm is the dog. It's the dog. And it's like cute little, the Irish dog. I know what they're called. I love them though. I don't know if you can see that. It's kind of like, the camera's acting up again. The cute little Irish dog. Basically, it's a dog. And what is a dog? A dog is loyal. It's the most loyalist animal in the world. Man's best friend. I'm also thinking of the Fool card with the Fool and the little dog at his feet that's warning him, that's kind of like guiding him along. And I'm sensing this is pertaining to your loyalty to your craft. This is the loyalty to your art. Like I said, and whether you're a musician or a filmmaker or a writer, you are putting all your intention and your loyalty into your art and into your empire, into the pursuit of your dream. Okay. And I'm also sensing that this also could pertain that there's some sort of loyalty in new collaborators, I'm sensing soul tribe energy, new collaborators that are going to be very loyal, there's an energy of loyalty coming into your life, pile number 3, and it's going to be loyalty to self. And because of that loyalty to oneself and one's own art, that loyalty is going to be manifesting and reflected in your outer world. So that's going to be in a very loyal partner and very loyal business relationships as well. Okay. All right, you guys. All right. Pile number 3, yokes, my creative yokes. All right. That was your reading, yo. Blessed be.